Okay, back once again. Let's try and finish this off and beat Superman. Well, no, we are Superman. We're not trying to beat Superman. That's Injustice. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. No, I am Superman, and I think I was trying to beat Batman, and he was a spammy, bloody character and kicking my arse. So we shall jump back in and trying to finish off this story mode. So hopefully we can do it. Really hopeful, because I've had Injustice 2 since launch.
For the last time!
Superman, stop!
Back off!
You're under the influence of rage. You have to fight it.
My powers are finally returning to full strength, and this is where it ends, Luthor! Now I'm going to finish you once and for all!
If you're not going to fight it, then I'll beat it out of you.
Like I was saying, I've had Injustice 2 since launch, and I haven't actually had a chance to play it. I've installed it, which... Oh, man. I was going to say, I'm getting off to a good start here. Oh, maybe I am. Triangle. Square. X. Circle. R1. Cook the bat. I hate the bat. So... Bastard. Oh, that felt good. That felt so much better. So one of the things I was noticing, I've got the Xbox One. So I installed. I got as far as installing Injustice 2 and getting the update, because it's this day and age, there's always an update. And I've just got the standard edition. I don't have any of the fancy dancy ones. But curiosity led me to the store, as it does. So the equivalent of, let's call it the season pass, shall we say, for Injustice 2. 35 quid. Jesus, alright, yeah, I think they say it's 9 fighters, some of the premium skins and whatnot, but 35 freaking quid. I'm sorry, that's a lot. And I know there's slightly alternative versions as well that you can get, but man, if you want, you know, all the bells and whistles on top of your, let's say, 40 quid game, another 30 on top of that. I really hate this Batman. Oh, he's got... I don't care how I beat him. I'll punch him in the balls. That's how I'll beat him. Damn expensive season pass. Not as cheeky as the Fallout 4 one, I'll give you.
Superman. Clark, I know you can hear me. Look at yourself. Look at what you're doing. You're trying to kill me.
Stay down, or I'll...
If we lose here, if you lose to the rage, then the Earth is doomed. I'm not going to give up. I never give up, and neither do you.
Although he could do with a throat lozenge. So much like Christopher Reeves.
Bruce.
I love it.
I hear you. You're right. It was my mistake that created that thing. I have to stop it.
Not alone. Darkseid himself nearly killed you. This Khan creature is much more powerful.
Thank you, Bruce.
Damn impulsive. Good luck.
Who did the decorating? Two-Face?
Dark Khan.
Turd Khan.
It's time to correct my mistake. You're not going to stop me. Superman, Raiden, the rest of your forces were defeated. So were yours. Nobody won here. Then it is between us now. That's fine with me.
Round 1. Fight!
How many more fights have I got to, like, get to the end here? Ooh, clothesline from Superman. Tell you what, oddly enough, looks really good in video games. Capes. I mean, especially in this one, in the fighting. But okay, how many of you played Arkham Asylum? And be honest here. How many of you ran down the corridor and went, no, 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 Batman, I hit the complete wrong button, I'm an idiot. But you did. We all did it. We all ran down that corridor going, no, no, no. Oh, God.
Win.
Fuck you, Raiden.
Round 2. Fight!
See, whoa. You can see so many of the seeds for what will become Injustice and Mortal Kombat 9? Yes, 9. Here, and so many other things that carried on, and really impressive. Especially because when it was announced, I think this is one of those games that it's like, who asked for this kind of crossover? I mean, don't get me wrong, yes, there is Capcom Marvel, but that's been around for ages, and remember that Capcom were doing the X-Men beat-em-up games in the arcade.
Raiden wins.
So that makes sense that, you know, Capcom would do a crossover with Marvel. So, but DC Mortal Kombat is such an odd combination, and for the most part, it kind of works. It's not wholly terrible by any stretch of the imagination, apart from
Round 1.
Dark Khan, which is just ridiculous. It's I run straight into that. There you go. Have it back. It seems like well, not Hollywood, but there's this weird obsession with just making turd monsters. I mean, oh hell, I got my ass handed to me. I'm gonna have to look up the moves list at this rate. You like Green Lantern? I like Green Lantern the comic. I do prefer John Stewart. I'm a John Stewart guy, but Hal's great. Kyle's fun. But at the end of the movie, which was horribly cast, you decide that your uber villain is a turd cloud. At least the insect type look would have been interesting. But it's they did it with Fantastic Four 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Galactus was a cloud. All right, you could see the outline of Galactus in it, but it was still a freaking cloud. Clouds aren't frightening. It's like they run out of ideas how to show a cosmic big bad. That's why I'm kind of worried about it. I mean, there's no way in Avengers Infinity War they're going to turn Thanos into a cloud, are they? No, the Marvel Studio stuff has got their shit together. Right, I'm going to look at the move list, so... Oh, God, so let's have a look at the super moves. Heat Vision. Air Heat Vision. Inhale Capture. He's got a lot of stuff. We'll stick with the spamming the Heat Vision. That seems simple enough.
On. Fight!
I'm sure I didn't match buttons there, but oh well. I guess you heard my plan of spam the Heat Vision. And if you've stuck with me so far, thank you. I know I'm terrible at these videos and probably should edit them. Oh God. But, you know. Team said. Not good at help. Oh, man, I am terrible at these beat-em-ups. I'm sure I'm not as bad as this at Injustice. And I am getting to the point where I will be happy to see the back of it. I really will. Not that this game sucked, but I felt frustrated because I like the idea, the way they pulled the story off, but it works with certain characters. Ooh. But when you get Superman, who is not a combo heavy character, and yes, I wasn't actually a fair bit, so. Oh,
Superman.
there you go, have another go. I have struggled. And this is where I was getting into before when I was talking about the fact that they put a very good difficulty select into Injustice. I think it's better than Injustice than Combat. That it makes the game accessible, and I don't care who you are, more accessibility is a good thing. The more people that can play games means the more likely you are to get a sequel to that game. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Oh, it's getting so close. Accessibility to video games, know which way you slice it, is good. And if you think it's a bad thing that games are not accessible to more people, that's wrong. You don't love video games if you think that way.
That's fine with me.
No, that doesn't mean there shouldn't be games like Dark Souls. Absolutely. But could there be a way that could have... Again, I don't want to say inclusive because that'd be wrong. And I've got to stop fucking that up. And I don't know the right way of describing it because, yeah, you try describing stuff. Wow. Blank fighter. But... Hello. I've just found a good spammy move. Oh, I missed the uppercut. Or did I?
Superman wins.
Now, Dark Souls, part of the appeal to the game is its difficulty, don't get me wrong. But I'm wondering if there was a way that it could have been tempered to be more inclusive. Now, don't get me wrong, everyone loves that, and I think once you get past the difficulty, I think a lot of appeal of the game is the lore of all things. It's such a good way they chose to dole out the lore. Yes! Spammed him to death. You know. The trouble is, then again, it did make some money. It got 3 sequels, and it's got... let me try that again. And it's got a spin... Well, it's not really a spin-off, but you have Bloodborne as well.
Outstanding.
So, maybe that is a good one. It's a weird one.
Such ferocity, the hatred, the anger. Your combat hastens the merging.
Who thought that was a good idea?
God, I won't let you destroy the Earth.
Enough.
Well, do something then, Raiden.
You don't fight for him. Neither do you.
Well, duh.
Seems we have a common enemy. And a common goal.
On your feet. This battle is not yet over. You will fight.
Don't give in to the rage, Raiden. It can be overcome.
Focus. We must focus. What are you doing?
If we fight together, we can channel his own energy against him.
Sounds like a plan.
Face each other or face me. It makes no difference. You will fight!
From a design standpoint, can you even tell that's an amalgamation of Darkseid and Shao Kahn? I mean, seriously. You're gonna be one of those type of final bosses, are you? The cheating kind. not kidding. Can you tell that isn't... Ouch, 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 ouch. This is going to be one of those fights, is it? Well, that was expected. Is this going to be another video, or you know, if I keep losing badly, I might just scrub this and cut to the one where I actually win. Just because you suffered enough. I evidently haven't suffered enough, because I will beat him. Of course you're gonna rage. Oh dear. I was just sat there thinking, the closest thing he looks like is a really shitty... He looks as bad as Doomsday did in Batman Superman. He really does. But that's because I really think that the design of Doomsday from the comic books is quite good, actually. Quite strange. I'm trying to think. Wow, stomped. Don't think he looked too bad in Smallville even, although they did a weird whole Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing with Doomsday, which was really weird. Right, if this doesn't pan out, I will cut to the one where I do win. Which is going to be interesting, because if I do... Oh, yes, do whatever that is. Which apparently didn't even hurt it. Well, I got lucky. I'd be happy to take a round here. Really? I'll spam that. Mind you, often it's so strange, this design that they've chose for Dark Khan, because both Darkseid and Khan have a good look to them. Even if they do look may look kind of ridiculous when you put them into live action films. You should have known he was going to rage. Back off. Ha! Oh, come on, that's almost as bad as Batman's bloody smoke and stomp. Knee to the face and... right.
Fight!
Okay, that clearly is unblockable. Nice to know. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck... I did it! I flipped it, I'll take it.
Superman wins.
By inflation. An explosion.
Raiden! He's gone.
The others have disappeared as well.
The rage. It's gone. What is this place?
Darkseid's throne room. The two universes must have separated. Everything's returned to... normal. You aren't Darkseid.
I am Shao Kahn, and you will bow to me! What?
See? Much better design than the amalgamation. Yeah, that's probably the most sensible thing to do. And again, much better design than the amalgamation. I beat it, I fluked it, and I beat it. I will take it. Thank you very much for watching my Let's Play of this, and thank you for putting up with me ramble as thoughts come into my head. Like I said, hopefully I'll get better at these. I do these for fun. I do not do these to be taken seriously and stuff like that. I will spew crap that comes off the top of my head, so... maybe I'll actually pin down my thoughts about game accessibility and Dark Souls. I do, you know, those two perhaps don't go together, but I'm sure they should in some way or shape or form. Hopefully you have enjoyed this, and I'll be back with another playthrough of something I am very tempted to do, Injustice, so you can get my reactions to the story as I go through, because one of the things I do, Injustice 2, is I do love the story of Injustice, but I kind of do want to just play that for myself. What I might do is either do some defense grid, or for shits and giggles, a bit of Rory McIlroy, because they've got two very funny golf courses, quite a few good little funny golf courses, and if you want to hear Rage and Salt, that's a game to hear Rage and Salt from me on anyway. So thank you very much for watching this Let's Play. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will see you another time. Thank you, and goodbye.